Welcome to Daily Armenia, CivilNet's daily news digest. Here are today's top stories from Armenia, Artsakh, and the region. Late last night and into this morning, Azerbaijan opened fire in the direction of the Armenian positions of Martuni and Stepanakert. As a result of drone attacks, 4 Armenian soldiers were killed. As of early this morning, the situation along the line of contact in and around Artsakh is relatively stable, according to the authorities in Stepanakert. Recent weeks have shown an increase in intensity of Azerbaijani aggression both in Artsakh and the regions of Armenia, including Yerazkh village, Terg village, and Kapan. Earlier today, Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan urged the international community to take practical steps to ensure the rights and security of the people of Nagorno-Karabakh. Meanwhile, in Stepanakert, the National Assembly of Artsakh addressed the Armenian delegation in Washington with a statement calling on them to halt negotiations with Azerbaijan until a complete ceasefire is established. As Azerbaijan escalates the situation in Artsakh and on Armenia's borders, Armenian and Azerbaijani foreign ministers are holding a second round of negotiations in Washington, mediated by the United States. The 3-day talks between Armenia's Ararat Mirzoyan and Azerbaijan's Ceyhun Bayramov will conclude on Thursday. The planned meeting of the Armenian and Azerbaijani foreign ministers, scheduled to take place in mid-June in Washington, had been postponed by Baku due to alleged scheduling issues. Meanwhile, the U.S. State Department spokesperson said that the United States encourages the latest efforts by Armenia and Azerbaijan to effectively engage in the peace process, and we will continue to assist them in every possible way in advancing this process. Also in the U.S., the Tom Lantos Human Rights Commission of the U.S. Congress held a special hearing last week to discuss the situation in Nagorno-Karabakh and explore ways for congressional action. Witnesses highlighted the growing threat of ethnic cleansing and a humanitarian crisis in the region, particularly due to Azerbaijan's blockade of the Lachin corridor, and urged the U.S. to take a stronger stance to prevent humanitarian catastrophe in Nagorno-Karabakh. You can read the full summary of last week's congressional hearing on our website. In cultural news, Sunrise Stepanakert, a 9-day multimedia art exhibition, will kick off this Friday both in Artsakh and in Armenia. Grand opening will take place at the Armenian Center for Contemporary Experimental Art, also known as NAPAG, and will feature a contemporary dance performance called Hope, brought to life by the Mihir Theater and Diazerk Band. At the same time, there will be a live music performance by Mira and David at the opening event taking place in the Stepanakert Gallery in Artsakh. Now in its 3rd year, Sunrise Stepanakert has adopted a new format in light of Azerbaijan's full blockade of Artsakh. Masterclasses, concerts, and portions of the event will be held in Yerevan, Gyumri, and Mayakovsky, as well as in Stepanakert, ensuring that the festival spirit reaches a wider audience while maintaining its connection to Artsakh. In other news, the American University of Armenia recently held a grand opening of the AUA Najarian Center for Social Entrepreneurship. The aim of the center is to expand AUA's outreach programs and focus on the social aspects of entrepreneurship, building a community and engaging with stakeholders who wish to make positive social changes in Armenia. And as always, please follow CivilNet for the latest news and independent journalism from our reporters in Armenia, Artsakh, and the region.